The incident involving Senator Adams' Oshiomhole at Murtala Muhammad Airport Zulu Terminal on June 11, 2025, has indeed raised significant concerns. According to reports, Oshiomhole arrived at the terminal around 6:10 a.m. for a 6:30 a.m. Air Peace flight to Abuja. Despite having completed online check-in, he was informed that the boarding gate had closed. The airline stated that he arrived after the boarding process had concluded and denied allegations of misconduct. However, Oshiomhole contended that the airline had delayed a previous flight for over 5 hours and eventually canceled it. He claimed that upon arriving at the terminal, he was denied boarding despite his online check-in and the absence of luggage. He alleged that the airline had resold seats to standby passengers at inflated prices, leading to a confrontation with staff. Reports indicate that the situation escalated when Oshiomhole allegedly assaulted airline staff and obstructed the terminal entrance, preventing other passengers from entering the departure hall. Air Peace condemned the actions, describing them as unruly conduct, and reaffirmed its zero-tolerance policy for such behavior. This incident has drawn widespread attention, highlighting concerns about passenger rights, airline practices, and the conduct of public officials. While Oshiomhole has not officially commented on the matter, the airline's statement and the reported events have sparked discussions on social media and in the press. The situation underscores the need for clear communication and adherence to procedures by both airlines and passengers to prevent such confrontations in the future.
In an utter show of impunity and arrogant display of political privilege, Senator Adams Oshiomhole disrupted flight operations at the local wing of the Murtala Muhammad International Airport after missing his flight due to lateness. Adams Oshiomhole is the senator representing Edo North in the Nigerian Senate and is the former governor of Edo State. He missed his flight from Lagos to Abuja due to lateness, and he decided to put up what can be best described as a show of shame. In a moment, I'll leave you to watch the video of what transpired at the airport. Then let's watch it.
No, that's what they are saying, that it's overbooked. That's right. How is the answer?
The case of Adams Oshiomhole, according to the airlines and according to his own statement, he got to the counter after the counter had been closed. International check-in times for local flights, you must check in 45 minutes to 1 hour before departure. Even if the aircraft is on the tarmac and you reach the counter, they have closed because the aircraft is going to another airport and people queue, aircrafts queue to fly, to use the runway because some are landing, some are taking off. I've had that experience about 2 times. I saw the plane there, they refused to board me. So you can check in, but boarding is different. Boarding is different because when it is time to board, the aircraft engine is on and is burning aviation fuel, and people are waiting somewhere else. So that is one part of this discussion. So the next, and this is why Nigeria Airways failed. Those of you who remember Nigeria Airways, people will come late, the aircraft will delay, and sometimes the plane wants to taxi, they will stop the plane, and that a commissioner, a governor, a minister is coming. That's how, apart from that and their theft and their stupidity, that airline, Nigeria Airways, crashed. When I mean crashed, it collapsed. However, He said he checked in online. It is not impossible that there are some logistics companies that buy these tickets in bulk, and then those who booked online, they want to displace them by telling them that the aircraft is full. There are some crooked things going on in some of these airlines. I'm not saying it is the case in this particular incident, because I don't know. Now, if Adams Oshiomhole missed his flight, does he need to go to the counter? There was a video I saw with his hand in his pocket, because I saw the other LP staff sitting on this side of the video. That means it's possible Oshiomhole went round behind the counter. I don't know if that happens. If that was what happened, that is very, very reckless of him. If it is that he is on the other side, how come he is so high up, considering his height? He must have climbed on something. These two scenarios point back to his labor union days of radicalism and protests. Even if you are aggrieved, Adams Oshiomhole, you are a two-time governor, you were one-time chairman of APC, you are a serving senator. Any shortcoming in this country, you are a contributor to the state we are in this country. You cannot deny it. Even if you missed your flight, that does not give you the right to go and sit at the entrance to that Zulu terminal. He sat down with a chair and closed the gate to that terminal. It's not the airport he closed, the gate to that terminal where you check in. It is very sad, very disgusting, very irritating to see him behave like that. And then he was explaining that he was fighting for the rights of other passengers. Adams, you've left labor union for so long. Defending rights, you said that Humphrey Wonsu was a coward. So you wanted him to behave like this? No. It shows some fundamental flaws about temper management and public behavior.